Hi, Lucia here, expert on the courage, discipline, and relationships. Throughout my years of practice and with my thousands and thousands of clients, and also on myself, I have noticed one very important thing. In the moment when we meet someone whom we like, we do one very, very big mistake. And that mistake, which we do, often just undermines our effort to actually be seen as the person who really has a big, big, big worth, value, and who wants to be seen like that. What is that mistake? Think with me a little bit. Imagine that it happened to you, and I'm sure it happened to you, regardless of the fact if you are in a relationship right now or you are single, because this what I'm talking about is not only about single people who want to meet someone who they want in their love life. We very often do the same thing or same mistake also in work relationships, or when we meet any person that actually we feel like we want to impress because we feel the respect towards that person or something like that. So anyway, imagine the situation that you are single and you meet the person you like. Does not matter if it happens on an online dating site or it is on Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever social networks are there now today, which actually serve as a tool for meeting. Or in real life, the same thing. In a party, or friends introduce us, or in whatever way possible, in some sport, somewhere. And we meet that person we like. What do we want? What do we really, really want? We really, really want for that person to understand who we are. We want that person to understand how precious we are, how great we are, what value we have, what are we worth. That's what we really, really want. But what we really do, actually, what we do is just quite opposite. We show everything else, thinking that that is the way how we are just getting that attraction. We can imagine it like a beautiful peacock with this beautiful, amazing tail. And we just like start to be that amazing peacock, started to show like, oh, how dressed we are, what shoes we have, what handbag we have, how our nails are done, just like, talking about where we traveled, what we did, what do we have, how strong we are. And it's not the purpose of that is not that we mean bad. No, we mean well, we mean the best. We just really mean to impress that person. And do you know that? Do you know those situations? However, when we do that, and everybody is doing that, we fail to realize one very, very important thing. And what is that thing? You want to know? Do you know those feelings or those situations when you are a woman and you want men to like you for what you have inside? But then you very often do two things. Either you just like overdo your outside, so you just like take care of yourself, and maybe you take care of yourself too much. Or you just like totally neglect yourself, like, hey, anyway, he should like my inside. Anyway, if you overdo your outside, so of course that's where his side will go, that's where the attraction will go. The same with the men. If you just go around with those muscles and tight t-shirts and with expensive keys from the cars and just like keep showing that off, what do you think where the attention of the woman or people around you will go? Of course there, to what you show. What you show, that's what will be seen. That's so easy. I repeat once again, what you show, that is what will be seen. If you long for showing your soul, then just like start to do it more clever, be more wise. So what is that? What really would impress that person? That is an amazing secret, and I actually teach it in training, which is coming up this weekend. The training is called Say It Better. It's free training, and I'm just so excited about that. It starts tomorrow. It's a Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Very short, always half an hour on Monday, free bonus session. So I'm teaching it there, and I still have some spots left. If you want, just link is there, or no, actually about in the video. So anyway, there in the training, I will go into the detail, but here I want to tell you. So what is there? Just think, if you really want to impress person you like, what do you think that person actually really wants? Who knows? Can you write me that in the comments? Just think what that person actually really wants. Well, of course, They want to be seen. They want to be seen. They do not want to be shown more of everything. They see what they need to see when they look at you. But they long for getting to know your soul. And how you do that? You do that by actually paying attention to that person. Actually by noticing who that person is. By giving space. By letting them talk. By asking how they are, who they are. There are many, many, many mistakes we do, but this one is one of the most important one. Just think about that. Next time when you're near the person you like, just don't start with like where you've been, what you've done, how successful you were, what kind of degrees you have, blah, 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 all these kind of things. All that is important and it's so amazing you have it. I have it too. But it is not what attracts the person to us. What attracts the person to us is what we have inside. And what is inside, this person needs to know that they are seen by us. Make people seen by you, and then they will be impressed by you. Then they will get to know your soul. That is an important thing, and it's one of the most important things, and one of the biggest mistakes we do. So, what to do about that and how to do that? Exactly, because it's easy to be said. So like, but what it is. Some of you understand exactly because you are already on the level where you do understand that. Many of you just don't. It took me years to actually get that. It's like everyone tells you happiness is inside, but what it is. How does that work? Yep, I figured that out, but it took me many, many, many years, and now I teach to the others. And it's the same thing. It took me many, many, many years to understand what's the substance of functioning relationships. Despite of the fact, or even I was expert on relationships in my profession, and professionally, politically, and all that. I was so successful. But in private relations, I just did not know how to do that. But then I figured out. It took me many years, but now I know, and now I teach that. And one of the moments which is coming up for free in English for both men and women is coming weekend. Tomorrow, Sunday and Monday, free training where I will be giving you tools, exact methods, actually one very powerful method, which I will teach you how you immediately can touch the heart and the soul of the person you want to impress. And that will change your life, your private life, if you're single, but also your professional life if you just deal with people a lot. So all from me, I need to run. I have a soul dance session in 4 minutes exactly, live with all my girls in my club of courageous women. Woo! I really need to run. So anyway, see you later. I'm Lucia Klapachova, expert on relationships, courage and discipline. And link for the training you will find in the text above, below, somewhere. See you later. Ciao.